We're getting a little creative with our freeze dryer now, and we want to know if frozen hash brown patties are gonna cut it. Hey, I'm Jonathan the Provident Prepper. We were gifted a whole bunch of these frozen hash brown patties, and to make best advantage of them and to get creative and try them out, we're going to freeze dry them. So here we go. Let's get them on the trays. We do have a couple of concerns. One is that they do have some oil in them. We're concerned that that may shorten the shelf life. And personally, I'm kind of concerned about how they're going to rehydrate. I'm not really sure how that's going to work, but we're going to give it a try. So off we go. So we've got the hash brown patties on the trays. These are the large trays. We're using the large freeze dryer today. There are 15 on each of these trays, so we've got 75 hash brown patties, and let's go get them in. Just brought the frozen hash brown patties out of the freeze dryer, and I'm just going to taste one and see what this is like. Probably something I could snack on. It's not bad. But we're going to try rehydrating some of these. So we're just going to put these in here. And this is kind of the weird part to me, is because I don't know how to rehydrate these. But we're going to try and just pour a little bit of hot water on them, but we obviously don't want to just make them soggy. So we're just going to try and put a little bit of water on these and see if they will soak that up. I'm going to cover this up to keep the heat in, and hopefully those will just rehydrate really nicely. Then we're going to try some from the oven, and we're going to try stove frying some to see how this works out. This is new ground for us. But this was the larger freeze dryer, so you can see we've got 5 trays, 75 patties. What a great thing for camping, backpacking, or just every day. So we're going to package these up. Now keep in mind that these, because they have some oil in them, and after I ate a little bit I could feel it on my fingers, you can see a little bit on the tray, so that's going to affect our shelf life. They're not going to last as long as something that's just maybe like the potatoes would last 25 years. But the combined product, because it has oil in it, is not going to last that long. So with these in the freezer, they would probably have a shelf life of maybe a year. And you could see when we put these on the trays that they were already having some frost burn issues. With them in this condition, we're going to have a good long shelf life, and that is going to be important in a crisis.
Okay, the hash brown patties actually rehydrated really well doing it this way. They look like they're totally ready to cook.
I'm just putting the hash brown patties into a pan. We put just a little bit of oil in there. So we're going to fry these up. Okay, we are going to put these hash brown patties in and let them cook. Okay, for the pan fried hash browns, we're going to take the real test here. We are going to see if they pass my test, because I'm a hash brown connoisseur and I love them with barbecue sauce. So, will they pass the test? They're crispy. That's the first test. I can't stand hash browns that are mushy. And the flavor is very good.
Do they taste any different than if we would have cooked them frozen? Can you tell any difference in the texture?
I really can't tell any difference with these or the ones that would have been frozen patties. So that's amazing to me, because I thought they'd just turn really weird when we reconstituted. but they are crispy and they are very tasty. So the hash browns just came out of the oven. They browned up very nicely. They look good. Again, the real test here is, are they going to taste good and are they going to have good texture? So we are going to find out right now. So this is one of the ones that we rehydrated a little bit late, so it may not be as good. We'll see. It did need to rehydrate just a little bit longer. But this one rehydrated a full length of time. Very good. It's not quite as crispy as I like it, but we could just cook it a little longer and it would be.
So do you prefer the oven or the pan fried?
I think I like the pan fried better. I think at least it seemed to come out a little crispier. So overall, I think this is a great success. I was really worried up front that it wasn't going to turn out well, but I think it's way exceeded my expectations, and these are going to be great for long term. Now for the question of the day. How do you like your hash browns? Comment below. And thanks for being part of the solution.